Effortless Chic Boutique. I'm going to do that intro all over again. Let's do it. Hey, Mark Elias from Albany Realty. Today I'm here with Renee Ridgway from the Effortless Chic Boutique. Hey, Renee.
Hey, how are you, Mark?
I'm real good. So you got your own little home studio back there. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's a makeshift studio. It's nothing fancy, but it does the job.
Yeah, but you look so much better than I do. That's how I know it's a good studio. You look great.
Thanks.
So is this where you do your try-ons, in this particular room, or do you have another place in the house?
Yeah, I do them here a lot. Sometimes I'll do them from the dining room. It just depends on what I got going on with the kids and stuff and like the lighting situation. So a lot of it has to do with the time of day. So
yeah, I got that. So
yeah,
the Effortless Chic Boutique. Tell me, how did you come up with that name? It's really
it's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful, which, as you heard at the front of my intro, I was having a hard time with that. But more than that, there's a story there. Tell me, what is the story?
Well, I've always wanted to have a boutique. I originally had planned on doing something brick and mortar a long time ago when because I majored in fashion merchandising in college. So I was like, oh, it'd be so awesome to have a boutique someday, do my own thing. Never in a million years did I ever think I would be able to do it online and only online. But that's what today's that's what we do today. Everything's online. And so that is the avenue that I chose to take. I had another business first, actually a few other businesses first. This is kind of my third business.
What were your other businesses before the Effortless Chic Boutique?
So my first business was cake decorating. I did a cake decorating gig before I had my daughter, and I used to bake and decorate cakes, cupcakes, cookies, you name it. I did it all from my home. And really my customers all came by word of mouth. And I posted stuff on Facebook. So that's how that started. And then I joined a company called Unique, which is a makeup company, makeup and skincare company. And I did that for 6 years. I still have that business. And then I branched out and decided I'm doing makeup and all things beauty. Let's roll in clothing. And that's kind of taken off, and so my makeup business is kind of taking the back seat. So this is really where my passion is, and where I spend most of my time now. So
cool. I have to divulge I'm very authentic and honest with my audience and just with people in my life. So number one, I am an addict when it comes to desserts. I have a very hard time not eating the full cake, the full thing. Like, my wife, she has to hide marshmallows, and she'll make like brownies or cookies. She'll leave out 2 and hide the rest.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
The other thing is that on the makeup front, I've always been a little bit self-conscious of under eye rings. And in fact, I didn't sleep well because the baby was up. That's just part of being a parent. I have an 11-month-old and a 5-year-old. And my rings in particular are even more dark. So I just went to my wife's setup and was like, I guess I'm going to use a light color. I didn't ask her because I was kind of self-conscious. So I just went and I dabbed some moisturizer, and then I did something light. What do you do for under eye circles?
Concealer typically is what you use, like concealer. That'll brighten you up, and it all depends on like what color you have on your eyes. If you're more blue or you're gray or whatever that color is. Depends on what color concealer you use, because of the undertone, the colors cancel out. So you have to pick it color-wise. So it just depends.
Okay, so you just made that really complicated for me.
It's not that complicated, but I mean, it can be. Yeah,
okay. So with that having been said, you had your 2 businesses, and now you're truly focused on the Effortless Chic Boutique. How'd you come up with the name?
I wanted to have a boutique that made it. I wanted to provide product that was just something that you could throw on and feel super cute in it. Make it effortless beauty. Like you could just throw on a cute top, throw on a pair of your favorite jeans, and you were stylish, fashionable, can go out. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to second guess what you were throwing on. So I wanted to be effortless fashion that was quick and easy. So that was my whole meaning behind that.
Got it. So when you're in casual, like before your business, if I asked her close circle of friends, like what's Renee's style, what would they say generally your style is?
I like trendy stuff, but I also like casual, comfy stuff. So it just depends. So I will a lot of times do a little bit more on the trendy edge stuff, but nothing too like out of the water. Like I like girly, frilly, kind of like feminine things. So that's typically my go-to.
And is the product lines that you're not buying them, but you're researching them and sourcing them. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I find vendors, wholesale vendors, and then I go look for product from the wholesale vendor. I search for stuff that I like, that I would wear, and then I present it to my audience. And if they're into it, we buy it. So that's cool. What we do. Yeah.
And so you are the model, right?
Yes.
I think that's so cool, and it really speaks volumes about you as a business owner, being a confident woman, someone that is okay just being in front of the camera, particularly in the world of fashion, which my wife, she's at DSW, she was at Bloomingdale's. Obviously, I'm a consumer. I see advertisements. There's a message that's generally an unhealthy message when it comes to female retail and apparel. And I think that's so cool. That tells me that you're a very confident woman, and you're just willing to just, hey, I'm a human being, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I tell the girls when I try stuff on, and like, cause everyone wants to know how things fit. So I'll be honest. I'm like, this is what size my waist is. This is what size my hips are. I'm a size 10, 12 in a pair of jeans. I'm not a size 0. And I don't care, because it's just a number. It doesn't mean that I'm healthy or unhealthy. It's just a number. And it helps my audience know, well, if she wears a size 12, then that's going to fit me because I'm also whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it's all about making someone else feel confident too. Like, hey, if I can wear this and it looks great on me, it's going to look great on you too. You don't have to be a size 0 to look cute in today's fashion. Yeah.
The message and the brand and the product create this trifecta, which motivates the consumer to make a purchase. And it's really interesting because your message is a really empowering one. It's very authentic. And with your branding, I saw your webpage and the product assortment. It's all very homebody. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah.
But organic. Something about it is very organic. I didn't look at the price points. That was something that I didn't take note of. Generally, where's your assortment in terms of the price point?
I mean, typically a shirt is from anywhere from like 24 to a shirt is 24 to 30-ish. And then if like we're getting into sweaters, we're anywhere from like 30 to 40.
Got it.
For a sweater. So around that. I try to keep everything super reasonable. I offer a flat $5 shipping rate. So no matter, where you live, it's $5. And if you order more than one thing at a time, I try to make sure I get as much as I can in that box or that bag to ship it off for that $5. So you're not paying extra for that too. So, and then for my local friends, I do a porch pickup. So everything is just in a available porch pickup, so they can come drop by and grab their stuff whenever they want. And that's free. So
got it. And what percent of your business is porch pickup versus ship out?
Oh gosh, it just depends on the week. Most of my stuff is porch pickup but I do have a lot of orders that I ship out. So it just really depends. Right now I have like 6 things I'm getting ready to ship out that I just got ready this morning. So
I posted before this to tell my community that I was going to be spending time with you, and I did a little bit of research. It's interesting that there are women in my community that have shopped through your boutique that I never knew that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. It's like, oh, like people know about your brand. That makes me feel like I'm relevant, actually.
There you go.
So tell me something. When we chatted on the telephone, I got to know you a bit more. We kind of built that chemistry, and something you told me over the telephone rocked my world. What time do you wake up?
I normally get up at 4:25 in the morning.
Why? What are you doing up at that hour?
I do it to go exercise with my friends. So I have now, mind you, I have not done it since we've been on quarantine. So I'm actually sleeping in and I'm not minding my sleeping in. It's awesome. A couple years ago, I was introduced to this group locally here in New Albany called the New Albany MRTT group. MRTT stands for Moms Run This Town. There is a Columbus group, and we are a subgroup of Columbus, but basically we meet Monday through Friday at 5 a.m. at Starbucks on Main Street, and we run a 5K loop through New Albany, through the golf course area. And then we meet back up at Starbucks and sit and have coffee, and then we go on our merry way. So it's a fun way to get active, get your workout done before the kids wake up, and have social hour before the day even starts. So especially for someone like me that works from home and you miss that social aspect of life because I'm not going into an office, it's a great way for me to like sit down and talk with friends and talk and meet people and all that fun stuff. So that's what I've been doing for the past, I don't know, almost 3, it'll be 3 years in July.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's noticeable. You have a really you're very high energy, very enthusiastic. And it's like you attack the world with what you do. That's not something that comes naturally. You got to be pretty intentional about that. Let me not assume anything. Growing up, generally, if I asked your folks, would they say that that's kind of your character in high school and college, that you were always just like, get after it, super enthusiastic, very disciplined?
Oh, probably not. My husband brought me a lot of my discipline. He is super disciplined, so that has rubbed off on me over the years. When I was a kid, I wasn't as disciplined at all. So he's really rubbed off on me. My mom and dad both own their own businesses, so the entrepreneurship part definitely rubbed off on me from my family. So that's probably where I get that from, but definitely not the discipline part. No, this is something that is totally, I blame it on my husband. So.
Does it get easier the more you do it?
Yeah, it does. It does. And once you get into a routine and you know that there's people waiting for you, then that makes a whole different aspect. Like if you know there's someone waiting for you to run and you're like, okay, I gotta be there. I gotta be there. And so-and-so's waiting on me. I gotta be there. And after you do it for a while, you're like, you miss that high. You miss that morning high. And if you don't have it, you're like, dang, like you just feel yucky. Like I don't feel the same if I don't do it. So on quarantine, I've been still exercising, just not at 5 a.m. And so I don't do my MRTT group every day of the week. I do Orange Theory 2 days a week, but that's another 5 a.m. class that I go to. And I have friends that meet me there too. So that's another one. Yeah.
Orange Theory is rowing?
No, well, it's a like circuit training. So you do like rowing, treadmill, and then the weight floor. So yeah, it's fun.
So my internet connection we're back in business. Great. Somebody was just stepping on the court. So tell me about the new assortment. Like in 45 minutes, you're actually doing a try on with your new line.
Yeah. So so it's been super hard to get anything in right now because of everything that's going on in the world. A lot of my vendors, they're not allowed to go in and ship out stuff, which stinks. So we're working through that right now. I just got a box in yesterday, so I was super pumped to get that. I have a really cute jean skirt, like distressed jean skirt that I'm going to be showing. A lot of my audience loves the whole camo look, so I have a couple camo outfits. And then animal print is really big. And what else do I have? I'm trying to think. I'm looking. Oh, just a cute striped shirt. So just little things here and there. But really what I'm getting is just whatever I can get in now, I'm getting. Like it's a random assortment. It's just like whatever shipping I'm getting. So if I can get it, I'm super happy. But right now it's hard because they can't ship things out because they're not allowed to be in the facility to ship. Just like we're all stuck at home here, they're stuck at home in California. So
I love camo, by the way. Whenever my wife wears camo, I tell her she looks sexy.
oh, there you go. It's so cute. Everyone, it's just like a cute, fun thing. And it's really been selling well in our group. So
yeah, well, that's great. Sounds like business is thriving. You're exercising pretty regularly.
yep.
On the family front, I know your husband is in sales.
Yep.
Any kids?
3 kids. I have an almost 14-year-old who will be starting high school. I have an 11-year-old and a 5-year-old. So a boy that's 14, another little boy who's 11, and then my little girl is 5.
Got it. It seems to me that you have a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
And, we all make judgments. Typically, they're done in a matter of seconds. My judgment over the telephone when we spoke was like, "Holy moly, this person really seems to have it all together." Do you think exercise for you is a big component of like making it all work?
Yeah, it helps keep me motivated and keep me focused, and it just gives me extra energy throughout the day. So I think that is a big part of it.
Yeah.
And once I have that done, I feel it's funny because like once I exercise, I feel like, okay, I can cross something off my list. I feel accomplished. And then everything else just feels like, above and beyond, like that I'm accomplishing. So it's like, okay, I'm making headway today.
Have you ever thought about crossing over to an assortment of clothing for men or for boys?
My husband keeps asking me that too. Not yet, because I haven't really found a vendor that I love. It's trying to find a vendor that I really like is one of those things that takes a lot of time, and I'm still stuck trying to find more female vendors that I love. So it could happen. We'll see. I keep telling my group, the more people that we add to the community, the more I'll be able to offer. I know I've had a lot of requests for plus size things, and that's something that I would really like to make available first. So that would be my first thing. And then eventually men's clothing could be down the line. We'll see how that goes. But it's all about building up the audience and trying to get more people's eyes on your things so that you can offer more things to your group. So
yeah, sure. One of the things I was going to ask when we were talking about your orders and ensuring that product could actually be sold to the marketplace, what was the number of units, or is there a number of units that needs to be purchased in order for that line to make financial sense?
Yeah, so typically when anything I post in my group, that I'll say I need to have at least 3 orders for this item before I'll go ahead and order it, and that's just how I run it. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I want that item." I wait to get 3 before I actually place an order, because typically once I have 3 orders, once I do the 3 orders, I'll do a try-on session. I'll be able to sell the rest. But I like to have at least 3 yeses before I go forward, just to make sure that that's something that everyone wants and likes, just so I'm not stuck with a whole bunch of inventory.
Yeah, of course. So, after how many years or months has the Effortless Chic Boutique existed?
I started this in October.
Okay. So since October, what are you learning about the marketplace? What do women really want? What feedback have you received? What have you learned that maybe has been surprising, or maybe what reaffirmed the things you already knew?
Well, everybody has different taste, and not everyone likes the same things that you like. So I'm trying to offer a big variety of things that, so that it appeals to more of the customer base. And I'm also asking people, like, I'll put a bunch of things out there, like a graphic with like a bunch of different things that I'm looking at, and say, "Hey, what do you guys like?" And I legitimately take votes. Like, they'll vote on stuff, and I'll be like, okay, and I'll make a list, and I'm counting. Okay, 8 and 20 people like that shirt, and then I'll go order. Then I'll say that's what I'm going to offer, because I want it to be what they want versus just what I want. Because I'm picking stuff out left and right. I can put a whole bunch of stuff out there, but I want it to be stuff that they want. So that just makes the most sense. So, and I show them my tally sheets. I'm like, look, you guys don't know this, but I really do take your votes seriously, and here's the tally sheet. This is what's winning right now. So
great. So if
yeah.
people want to order product, what do they do? Where do they go?
So they go to my Facebook group. It's the Effortless Chic Boutique group. It has a little shopping bag at the end of it. And they just request to join that group. I'll add them in there. And then they can just scroll through. All the available items are out there. Once they can scroll through and see what sizes are available on each post. And then once there's 3 orders for an item, I will invoice you through Facebook. I'll just send you a quick invoice telling you how much the product is with tax, blah, blah, blah. And then everyone pays me through Venmo or PayPal.
Easy
and then
enough.
Once your product, what's that?
I was saying easy enough.
Yeah. And then once the product comes in, I just message you and say, hey, your product's here. If it's a porch pickup, then you come and grab it. If not, I ship it out to you.
Got it. That's awesome. Well, you're creating conveniency. Clearly, it's a product line that has a sense of organic, sense of female ownership, sense of relaxed but stylish vibe is my sense from looking at the assortment, and from just spending time with you. I'm a brand advocate. If you had men's clothing that kind of mirrored the same brand attributes, like chill jeans, t-shirts, kind of like casual slip-ons, things like that, I would sign me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, good. Well, good. So we'll see you in roughly 40 minutes for your try-on through the Facebook Live on your Facebook page.
So that's in my Facebook group. Yep. It'll be in there. I'll share it. I will share it to my profile page also, so you can view either way. But yeah.
Good, good. Well, Renee, I'm so happy that you joined me today. I really enjoyed our time together on the phone, now here. Anything else you want to share with the audience today before you go ahead and start producing your try-on in 40 minutes?
No, well, one quick thing I am just now realizing, as we know with the pandemic that we're in, a lot of face masks are becoming very important to a lot of people. And I don't know if the state of Ohio is going to mandate that everyone wears one when they go out or not, but if that comes to be like it has in some other states just recently, I will be offering those also. I'm trying right now to find ones that are very cute and cost effective. And there's a couple other things I'm working on that aspect also. So just keep your eyes open for that if you're in need of something like that. I'm going to keep them very cheap so that they're not expensive, because I know this is not something that you want to buy, but you may just need. So keep your eyes out on that. It'll probably be, the price point I'm looking at is under $10. So just keep your eyes open for this. Yeah.
Awesome. Renee Ridgway, hang with me for a moment. We're going to close up shop for now. Thank you for being with me. This is Mark Elias with New Albany Realty. Everyone stay safe, healthy, and well. Bye-bye.
Thanks.